In today's video, we're going to take a look at NVDA and what was the other one? BABA. Okay, and this is more to talk about managing a trade. Now, the last setup that we had in this one was a price cluster zone that came in at the 239.66 to 242.18 area. Okay, that's in NVDA. This was the confluence of a 618 retracement of one swing, a 100% projection of another swing, a 1618 extension of another, and a 1272 of yet another swing. So we pulled back into that support, it held, it triggered an entry, and your typical target that we have to look at, I can find this, all right, here we go, is of the larger swing. Actually, that would be this swing here from this setup. The typical target that we're always looking for is this 1272 extension, which comes in at the 278.97 area. Now, that is still possible, but as far as managing a trade, okay, well, the shorter term target has just about been met off of this last pullback decision, and it's also running into some other resistance that comes from, for example, let's say this high to this low, there's a 786 retracement. There's a 100% projection of that prior low to high projected from this low. We do have the 1272 target off of the most recent swing. Actually, that's 3 levels, and that's enough. You want to be aware of stuff like this because this is what tells you that we have to clear this if it is going to indeed continue to the next targets. A minor target would be 266, and then the bigger picture target 278. But what if it doesn't clear that area? Okay, so how about you just ratchet up those stops? Because let me show you an example of when we hit a hurdle, and instead of blowing through it, we failed miserably, and it was in BABA. Okay, and it was where we did have a setup over here, okay, where we initially did start to see a nice rally, but it ended up coming in a two-step pattern format. I did put these hurdles out to my subscribers as far as, we had a 618 retracement of one swing, we had a 1618 extension of this high to low, and then we also had 100% of this prior swing up, and that we needed to clear this if the rally in BABA was going to continue. And instead of clearing it, we failed miserably. Okay, so again, anybody who ratcheted up stops when you got into that area of resistance were a lot happier than anyone that was assuming that this last low was going to remain intact. So you do want to manage these setups as you go because we don't always make the target. But it does bring us into the next decision, though counter trend. I do have some support that I'm watching, and we'll see if in the next few sessions we might start to see at least a bounce in BABA.